What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to break down and I'm going to discuss 3 things which made a massive difference with my physical health, massive difference in my relationship with my own body image, and really helped me to fall in love with fitness and working out all over again. Let's get into it. Number 1, set goals for yourself outside of fitness. So the way I see it, we've got 4 areas in life that we should be consistently trying to develop. Firstly is our physical health. Secondly is our mental health. Thirdly is our career. And lastly is really developing and really cultivating our relationships with the people in life that matter. The problem is, if you focus all your identity and you focus all your efforts on one thing, you're only really going to be developing at 25% of the rate that you could do. And if that one thing that you're basing all your development on is fitness, it's going to be a cycle that probably won't pan out that much. This is a really big cause of things like body dysmorphia. This is a really big cause of things like eating disorders. And this is really why we have so many young men and so many young women that don't feel good enough. They base their identity solely on the way that they look. And of course, the more you do that, the more you get caught up in this cycle where you just cannot progress. And of course, whenever you do reach a fitness goal or you do reach a body goal, you just raise the standard higher because you haven't got other aspects in your life that you're really trying to improve on. Spend 5 minutes, grab a sheet of paper, sit down, write the phrase, in 5 years, I would like to be ... Below that, write, the skill I would most like to develop is ... Focus on those things. Really take some time to identify what it is that could bring you fulfillment. Really take some time to look at other things and other parts of your identity which can really make you feel good about yourself. Because I promise you, the world is bigger than fitness, the world is bigger than your diet, and the world is bigger than the gym. A lot of you probably sit and you watch films and you think, I wish that was possible. A lot of you probably sit and you see things on TV and you think, I wish I could make that happen. Those types of things can happen. Those dreams that you've got, those things that you've got in your head can absolutely happen. But in order to make those happen, you need to identify what they are. And in order to get to that point, you need to really work out what they will be and what they will feel like to get there. So, prioritize your physical health, absolutely. Set yourself fitness goals which you think are gonna make you happy and you think are gonna make a visible improvement in your life. But don't make them the only thing, because you have got so much more potential than what it is that you can do physically. And I promise you, based on the experiences that I've had, there are things that you can do and you can achieve in your life which you didn't even realize were possible. But you need to focus some time and you need to begin to identify those. Number 2, kill your ego. Because your ego has absolutely no place in your development, your ego has absolutely no place in your goal setting, and your ego has absolutely no place when it comes to your self-worth or your relationship with fitness. The issue is that I really think fitness is massively run by ego. You only have to trawl through social media and look at just how much people are after exposure and how the whole of all social media algorithms are run by likes, follows, and everything to do with that. This is never going to make you feel good about yourself. And if you try and base your self-worth and you try and base the way that you look on getting approval from other people, you're consistently going to be like a dog that's chasing its tail, and you're never, ever going to be happy with the conclusion. Your ego is going to try and base your self-worth by comparing yourself to other people. So you're going to find yourself thinking, am I bigger than this guy? Am I slimmer than this girl? Whatever it is, whoever you're comparing yourself to, that's going to be the thing that you always do. And you may get to a point where you feel quite good, but your ego is just going to move you along, change the goal, and set yourself something that's even more unobtainable than your previous goal. You need to take that away. Kill your ego. Set yourself goals that excite you. Set yourself goals that are based on performance. Just set yourself goals that are exactly what you want. Set yourself goals that aren't based on trying to better other people. Your goals have to be personal and your goals have to be meaningful for you. And in order to find those goals, you need to separate your ego, kick it out of the way, and just exclusively focus on what it is that excites you. And once you do that, you're gonna feel so motivated when it comes to your fitness. You're gonna feel so motivated when it comes to go and try and be that best version of yourself physically, because it's gonna matter to you. It's gonna mean something to you, and you're not just gonna be basing it off being better than other people. Number 3, appreciate that you look better than you probably give yourself credit for. So this one is super interesting, and this is actually one that I don't think people talk enough about when it comes to the field of body image. We all have certain biases and we all have a reality with which we try and base who we are upon. And that really plays its way out and it's consistently going through our life on a day-to-day basis. So if you think that you're fat or if you feel that you're overweight, what that will really mean is that you'll look at yourself subconsciously in the mirror at the angle where you look your fattest. When you come to sit down and watch something on TV, you'll puff your stomach out so you can reinforce that you're overweight and that you're fat. This is the reality which you've given yourself, and this is the way you've decided who you are. And then on top of that too, whenever you're interacting with people, you think that they're saying that same thing about you in their head. You think that they're looking at you and they're seeing this really horrible, unattractive person. The reality is they are not. The reality is they see you, they may be happy to be in your company, but they don't tell themselves the stories about you that you're telling yourself. They see you, you're there, and they're happy that you're there, and they're happy to be engaging with you, but they are not having these huge narratives about you. I don't think human beings necessarily realize quite how self-centered they are. And I think we're all really guilty of thinking that we are the main star in a Hollywood film. We're all really guilty of thinking that everything that we do is about us and that whatever we do, people consistently are talking about us. The reality is that's so far from the truth. We're really the second taxi driver in the third scene. We're really the bartender in the final scene that you can just see in the background. On one hand, that may sound kind of bleak. You may be a bit disappointed to realize that you're not actually as important as you are. But actually, flip it around. That is liberating. Now you've got the space to redefine who you are based on what you actually want to be. Now you've got the space to realize that those biases aren't true. They're what you're telling yourself, and actually no one else sees that. And now you've got the space really to focus on your own development. And by doing so, your self-improvement is gonna amplify massively. And the way that you see yourself and your relationship with your body will massively change because you'll realize that people aren't saying the same things about you. You'll realize that those biases are a false narrative that your mind is telling you. So again, like I said in the first point, you should absolutely have fitness goals that inspire you, but don't think that just because you're not constantly getting at them or they're a way away that you're not worth anything, because you absolutely are. And the quicker you realize that, the more your relationship with your body image, working out and fitness is gonna improve. So really realize that. And that's it. 3 really powerful things which I think can massively make a difference in your life. If you like this video, please can I ask you to click like and subscribe down below. If you really liked it, I am now offering one-on-one coaching at the website also down below. But as always guys, nothing but love. Take care and I'll see you all in the next one.